we come now to the second tool, which is the synopsis tool. You can either go here from this button, or if you are on this screen, obviously you can go directly from this button. The synopsis tool serves one of the main aims of the construction of the database, which is to make it much easier and faster to compare between witnesses of the same and of different traditions. Comparison of lectionaries from related traditions are well treated with the synopsis tool, which allows you to choose as many lectionaries as you want to be aligned side by side. Now, the algorithm is not perfect, but it works in many cases to put in the same lines those events that are related. So let's say we take the Burkett, we take 2 of Heiming's, lectionaries, and we don't want the readings in the beginning. Now we have seen how we choose lectionaries. We can change the order, like here. Whoop. Doing the other way around. Come on. Here. And once you're ready, you press on Generate the Synopsis. If you think the resulting table could be simplified, but in this case the result is quite good, could again play around here and maybe sometimes you get a better result. On the top of the table columns are the abbreviations for each lectionary. So if you click on this, you get information with regard to the lectionary. And you can go back by Alt and the left arrow, as usually on a browser. Below it, you find in the order of each lectionary all events. So the black number here, in bold black, that's the order of the events, 1, 2, 3. It's followed by a number beginning with E, which is the event ID and the name. And this is followed in the brackets by the generic event ID, preceded by a G, and the day of this generic event. This is important for multi-day events. Obviously, all these elements are clickable. So if we click on the event here, we can just go there, back with arrow, left arrow, or we can go to the generic event. Alt, left arrow brings you back. Wherever an event from one lectionary is associated to an event in another lectionary, like here, or here, or here, both appear in the same line. If the event is out of order in that lectionary, do we have the case here? Yeah, here we go. So we have 27, 28, 29, and here suddenly 40 and 39 are out of order for the Burkett, but they are in the order for the 2 lectionaries of Heiming. So here, like in the Nestle-Aland synopsis, we have them in light blue and gray. You have also the option to visualize or not the readings in the checkbox here up. If we set readings, you will see that you will get much more information. Here, now look how long this page has become. And now not only the events but also the readings are aligned. For example, if we choose now, let's say, something else, Jewish Ashkenazi or Jewish Sephardi, here we go. Let's say the Jewish Romagnot, the Jewish Byzantine, and the Sephardi one. So first without readings. Here we go. First the long list of Shabbatot, and then the days, the holidays. Now if we visualize this including the readings, so you see that those readings that come from the same book and begin with the same chapter are on the same line. Genesis 1, Genesis 1. So those readings that come from the same book or from a different book come from the different book or from the same book but a different beginning chapter. Here you can see Isaiah 42 and here is Isaiah 65 are not aligned. Here you see Isaiah 54 is aligned with Isaiah 54, despite the fact that this one begins with chapter 1 and this one with chapter 9, with verse 9 and verse 1. So you have to read carefully. This is to show that there is some overlap probable in the same line to ease the and reduce the information. In any case, this tool should help you to study relations between lectionaries. For example, you can compare now a Maronite lectionary with a Western Syriac one, or one of the Latin rites. Or you can compare a Gallican rite with a Latin rite, or some of the Jewish rites among themselves. The synopsis tool does not make sense to compare Jewish and Christian lectionaries with this tool, as they do not share a single generic event. For this kind of comparison, we have created the tool to reconstruct liturgical calendars, which we will present in the next short movie.